It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. Sean Manaea will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Cameron Maben now, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll get back in standing. And another snap throw to the back. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That is third. The first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, Dero, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-1 home. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Maben leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly, and there's out number 2. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's set. The 0-1. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 31 for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting fifth, the third
That'll
baseman,
bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. His career numbers against Manaea, he's 1 for 4. Bouncer up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw in the dirt for the good scoop at first. Saves an error as this side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 New York. Masahiro Tanaka gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
leading
first.
off for the A's, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Ready on 1 and 2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Second.
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Digging in now, Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in, Matt Olson. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
You know, D-Row, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of the elite hitters in the game. He gets count leverage. He's certainly looking to do damage, but he can also play the small ball and move the ball all around the yard.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, you know, in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Chapman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score. And the deficit is down to only one now.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and he's right up there in the top 5 in slugging as well.
First delivery to him on the way. Low with the splitter, ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The center fielder.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate. Runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid. You got the base open.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
The set and the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's set. The 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland, and we are tied 2-2. Striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. First pitch on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Guys, this game features the league's best teams that are not currently leading a division. What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
You know what, Dan? These teams are so close on paper. It's going to be execution that gets one of these teams over the hump.
I agree with you, D-Roy. I think one of the things, if you believe that good pitching is going to eventually stop good hitting, I think whichever one of these two teams pitches best the remaining part of the schedule is going to be the team that comes out on top in this division.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit towards center. Laureano is right there, one down.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
Stepping up now, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. One out, nobody on. Two and 2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Aaron Hicks would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground for Simeon is short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. Here's Jurickson Profar, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Jurickson Profar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And it's 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today.
Batting eighth.
And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Here's Robbie Grossman. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Standing in, Chris Herman. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
2 balls and no strikes to Chris Herman.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Now the 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is Hicks, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Grossman is on his way home. Safe at the plate as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
In now, Marcus Semien. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Herman, the runner at second with one away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Skied into straightaway right. Maben is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he takes strike two.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2. Here it is. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball one. His career numbers against Minaya, he's 1 for 5. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another try at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Turned on down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Popped straight up, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. with Merrifield next to hit. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Profar gloves it, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 14, Cameron Maben.
Now at the plate, Cameron Maben. First pitch on its way. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. They trail 3-2. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Olson, an RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he got him.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Ranging back is Maben. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And that's a good time to check out our A's leaderboard, and it shows that he currently ranks 3rd on the squad in that department. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there.
Now
Jump
batting,
ahead in the count,
right fielder,
0-2, and then start
Steve
working
Mann.
outside the zone.
Hey,
Easier said than
Johnny.
done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. Line to the right side.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 offering.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
The A's strand 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1 home. Is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. And he misses again. Ball 3. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Giancarlo Stanton now.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Soft grounder left side. Chapman brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So digging in now, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Urshela tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Olsen has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 3-2. Next up for the A's, Jurickson Profar. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
The second baseman, Jurickson.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Maben will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in, Robbie Grossman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 2 balls and a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line towards center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Chris Herman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Tanaka sets his sights. Here it is on 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another full count pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slider laid off for a ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Oakland, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. I'll tell you, these guys seem well aware that this is a must-win situation for both of them. They know they're not going to have the luxury of falling back on a wild card berth.
You know, D-Row, you get late into the season like this, and you really have to keep your concentration not only on the mound but in the batter's box. You're starting to get a little bit tired, and you see the schedule starting to come to an end.
Yeah, Dan, I'm with you. It becomes mental right now. Physically, everybody's hurting a little bit. You can grind it out when you know you have a chance at the postseason. Mentally, you got to stay focused.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he lays off for ball one. Voigt, originally from the state of Missouri. He's in his third season as a major league player. The 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball well outside. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's wide, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Gregorius at second with 2 down. Hit softly on the ground to third. And he's safe. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready for another shot now. Matt Chapman.
Leading off,
a hit in 2
48.
tries so far.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul. A little low. It's 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And there's one down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Bases are empty, one man out. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. And that one right down Main Street.
I got 3-2.
He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Davis.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runner at first here, one man out. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Laureano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Tanaka pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Olsen rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
In now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Laureano at third with 2 away. And he misses 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chad Green trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Chad Green.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Looking at his career totals, Grossman is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the A's scratch for 1 on the strength of this RBI triple. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-2 Oakland. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Whit Merrifield. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The count now at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
The right fielder, number 14, Cameron Maben.
Stepping into the box, Cameron Maben. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
A ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And that one is gone. A solo shot here for Cameron Maben. His first home run of the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
next for the Yankees, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the A's 4 and the Yankees 3. Striding into the box, Chris Herman. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Chris Herman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is skied into short left center. Stanton coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now batting, Marcus Semien. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there.
Now
The batter
batting,
just did an amazing
the
job
third
of staying
baseman,
inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
One and two now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
2-2, here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runner's on the move for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. That misses. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Ball 1.
1-1.
One and one. Here it is. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Simeon at second. Chapman on at first with 2 down. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Weekly hit to third. He's got it. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Joakim Soria is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Joakim Soria.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now this is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. There's a swinging strike on the sinker. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. 2-0.
2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit hard on the ground at third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave one. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
7th inning, stretch.
Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Striding in, Ramon Laureano. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Runner's going. Pitch is high. The throw is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
The 1-2. This is foul right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ottavino has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. This is on the ground over to first. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. Got him.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. In there. 2-1. In there. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. And it remains a 4-3 game. Lou Trevino is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Lou Trevino.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. No hits to this point.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-1 home. 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Grossman has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we'll take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 high in the air out to center field. Laureano is there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maben. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And, boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Fouled off. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
At the plate, Robbie Grossman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2 and 1. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2 and 2. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Chris Herman, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. One out, nobody on.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 1 here it comes. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Herman, base runner at first with 1 out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Merrifield scoops it up. Oh, beautiful dive in time. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 16, Liam.
Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu will try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And the pitch on 2-1. Fastball well outside.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You gotta find a way to get on base any way possible, but I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit back toward the mound, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now. Pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready once again, Gio Urshela. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Inside with the slider. 3-0. Gary Sanchez is on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
In the dirt. Throw to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And that's outside. He lost him. Ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So stepping in, Didi Gregorius, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here's the 2-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that 9th inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring him home. So close, but yet so far.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Oakland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Sean Manaea earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. Liam Hendricks wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-3. The Seattle Mariners had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-1. The Texas Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. The Houston Astros allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 1-0. The Phillies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 1-0. The Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-3. The Twins amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-1. The Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-5. Peter Alonso doubled down on home runs while driving in 3, helping the Mets push past the Indians 4-3. Ian Happ drove home 3 runs as the Cubs took care of the Giants 8-2. The San Diego Padres combined to give up just 5 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 2-1. The Nationals got 12 hits in this one as they plundered the Pirates 9-3. James Paxton grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 4-2. He currently has the most wins in the National League. The Colorado Rockies had 12 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 6-5. The Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 9-1. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.